And like, I'm like, yeah, I can't do everything. I had the homie that, he had the space. I can run the sound and, you know, book people because I had a great relationship with people in various scenes.
Mm.
And so I can do that, but like we needed a face for it. So like I hit him up like, hey man, do you want to come and be our host? You got a young, pretty chiseled face. You're great with people, and it'd be a great experience for you to build your brand and meet a lot of people. And he came and he was a natural. He was great at it. He's very presentable. He's very polite, and it's not like an angle for him. That's who he is.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great dude. That's my little brother. He listens to everything. Sometimes to a T too much, but
Mm-hmm.
he he's a great student of the game, and like I don't believe he's just a great soul as it is. And so we ended our relationship with the person that had the space. Just that's a long story in itself.
Yeah.
But we've always kept in contact. We've always collaborated on stuff. Talk about life or just on some friendship level, but also like
Yeah.
music stuff, giving each other advice, feedback on our songs, whatever. But we've always talked about putting together some shows again because we built a lot of relationships and we built a space for people to come to and do their thing. And
Mm.
we did that when there wasn't anything for anybody. So we missed doing that. And I've been throwing shows for many, many, many years. So I'll take breaks at times, but like I'll always come back to it. But like I wanted to do it with a team that, a well run unit because I can't have a sloppy production. I want to make sure that everything is run perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
But I really appreciate being given the opportunity for people to come out and perform their stuff. They don't have to go through any politics with me. Like, hey, if I like you, you're going to be on the show. In fact, you're only on the show because I like you in some way or another. Like, I like what you do. Even though I
Gotcha.
don't like your music, I may like your spirit. I may like your drive, your hustle. And if you want to perform your craft and I can provide that in some way or form or fashion, I'm going to do that for you because people did that for me when they didn't have to. And we got to create it ourselves. Like no big person from the industry is going to come out here and throw shows for local artists. We got to be that. We got to step up, be the big brothers, the big sisters. We got to be those pillars, and we got to provide it. We got to give them really dope podcasts like this. Like no one else is going to come and do that for us. We got to be the people that say, "Hey, this is who we are, and this is what we did in this time." But we're going to control the story. We're going to control the narrative and give that to you. So imagine. I know him as an artist, and he's also was a big promoter for shows.
Yeah.
A lot of it in Orange County, a lot of it in Pasadena. He hooked me up with like some festivals, like the Make Music Pasadena Festival. I opened for a lot of artists through him, and he was always a solid, just professional, intelligent, just well-mannered person, just in general, solid performer. So he knows like various parts of the game from being a producer of
Mm.
events to being a performer in events. And he's just very structured. That's how I
Okay.
put it. Like whenever we would
We
talk
need
to venues,
structure. We need
yeah,
structure.
yeah, we need somebody that can say, hey, look, you guys got that going on, but have you thought about this? Or like, hey, I noticed this going on. We should probably address that. Like I've always respected him for him being so professional and like and structured about things.
Mm.
So me and him had talked about putting together shows and whatnot. So between the three of us, I'm like, hey, we've already talked about this amongst ourselves. Why don't we like together? The three of us could put together something really nice. We have all the equipment we need. We have all the manpower we need. We know every aspect of the game in this realm. So I think with just this foundation here, we could have something dope and we can build and hire out as it grows and whatnot. But we got a pretty good foundation right here. So we looked around different venues and I performed at this place, Fuego, in
Mm-hmm.
Pomona. And me and Tangier, we did a show as Fam Like there. And I thought the place was just beautiful, right? That nice elevated stage, they had lights. There's a balcony that you can use interviews up there or whatnot. There's a dressing room, clean restrooms, which is not common in music venues.
Yeah. You said clean restrooms.
Man, because like sometimes I gotta hold it wait to the way up.
That part, yeah.
Yeah, it had a really cool atmosphere of it, and like it looks professional because it is professional.
Mm-hmm.
So Like, hey, this could be the spot that we do it. Like, it's a little intimidating walking in there. Like, oh, place is nice. Okay, we say a lot of bad words, but
Mhm.
there's still a forum for everything, right?
Yes.
So we talk to the owners, and like they're super cool, and like, hey, look, this is what we want, we expect, and we're like, okay, cool, this is what we want, this is what we expect. So we're looking at it, and they pretty much gave us the keys to the kingdom. They're like, hey, do what you guys want, and let's help grow our businesses together. For people that want to come in through shows, they need an album release party, they need a special event, whatever. Come talk to us, and we can get you a night at the spot. Like, we don't want to gatekeep and this is our venue. Like, no, we need more places to go to. We need a variety.
Hmm.
Like, so let's spread the wealth. I remember I used to love going to shows, and there'd be like a show here at the Common Ground, or at the Rehab for Hip Hop, or Back to the Grind in
Yeah, back
Riverside.
to the grind.
Various record shops. I know I can go out on a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday night, and there'd be 5 different shows going on. And I can chop it up with these people, chop it up with these people, go over here, hear this artist, come back, catch this artist, and like, COVID like shut down a lot of that. So
Hmm.
being able to be in a position to where we can add some more variety is beautiful to me. That way, you may not be able to drive that far. Your car may not be able to make it to a certain spot, or you may not feel comfortable coming from LA to Redlands, but you can stop in Pomona. And same with people in Redlands, like, they don't want to drive to LA, but they can stop in Pomona.
Yeah, it's like
You
the
know?
halfway mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did the name come about?
Um, it started off like we were looking at like versions of our name, right? So
Okay.
like DAP was like the core of it. It was the Diesel and Personal.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
it's like, yeah, but so like, hey, we don't want to like make it just about us, but we can keep ourselves in the name. Like, a lot of our rap names, like Daniel, Diesel, kind of,
Hmm.
that repetition in there. So like, okay, well, we want to show people that we want to like teach them at the same time, right? Like, we'll have a lot of people that have been performing for the first time that pre-COVID, they may have been children. They may have not known this world that we're so used to and may take for granted.
Okay.
So like, we want to show you, hey, you can come to a spot and it's not going to be your local dive bar. Still, shout out to the dive bars, 'cause I spend a lot of time in these places
Yeah.
performing. But here's a venue. You can come and do your thing, and you can feel like you're a celebrity. You can feel like, hey, what I did in my room, I can present to an audience that I may not have been used to, and I'm gonna have some great pictures, some great sounds, some great clips for you for Instagram and Snapchat and
Yeah.
TikTok, and you feel good about that. So we're like, we want to show them, hey, sometimes maybe you don't come to the show in gym shorts and a tank top. Maybe you want to dress up a little bit. Maybe you want to dapper up, wear a button up.
Yeah, you want to dapper up a little bit, fam?
Yeah, like present yourself the way that you want to be shown to the world.
Yes, sir.
Dress for the job you want.
Yes, sir.
So we're like, hey guys, we tell them ahead of time, this is the venue, this is what it looks like, this is what we're providing to you. Make the best of it, because this is just like your random. You're not rapping in the park. You're coming to a venue.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look good,
That
sound
part.
good, rehearse, show up early, get to know the place, learn to sound, practice if you can.
Gotcha. You basically kind of give them like the blueprint and the guidance.
Yeah,
This isn't your backyard.
yeah. Like, don't come here on some bullshit. Don't bring your own beer.
Yeah.
Don't do that stuff. No. Come here, be an adult.
Because and I bet the people who take that lesson for granted when they come, they probably regret it.
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah.
regret it.
Yeah, like, oh damn, I didn't shave today. I probably should have shaved. Like,
Yeah.
probably should.